Hello, everybody. This is Eric Bryant. I am the National Professionals Membership Chairperson on the National Professionals Executive Board for NSBE. And I am creating videos here to cover the reporting structure for the Chapter Health Initiative for Professionals program, or CHIP. And in this video, I want to cover the first report that a chapter should and needs to complete as a part of the program, and that's the annual participation report. You'll find the CHIP reports on the Chapter Health Initiative for Professionals webpage. A prior video that I recorded shares with you how to arrive at this page. The reports are actually all found under Streamlined Reporting. So we're now on that page right now. I have it opened up and you'll see the full structure of the reports here. As mentioned, the first report that you should complete is that participation report. And so I'll just open this up here so that you can view it. And we'll go through briefly how to complete this form. Opening up the video here, or opening up the form. The thing is, you do need to have some kind of email address for the report. You'll see here it wants to confirm that my email address is the right one to use. We'll go to that next section. I do need to log in, so I'll do that really briefly. And it takes you to this page here. And this is the first page of the report form. What you'll find is that these reports all start fairly similarly. It'll ask you for your email address, your name, your member ID, that's your NSBE member ID, which you can get from your NSBE profile, and it asks you for your region. So we'll do that really quickly here. And you'll see that I previously filled this form out. So it already has some information saved. And I'm in region 2. So that's page 1. And basically the next page is asking you for your chapter, the chapter you're making the submission for the annual participation report for. And these are sectioned off by region. So these are all the region 2 chapters since I selected region 2. If you're a member of another region, the chapters in that region should appear here on this page for you. If you don't see this chapter in your region, then what it means is that your chapter is not active. So this year with the report, we put all the active chapters on the report. If you are an active chapter according to our system and our database, your chapter should show up here. If you don't see your chapter, email me, pebmembership@nsbe.org. And I'll work with you to make sure that you are eligible to make the submissions. So you'll see here the list of chapters in Region 2. My chapter is the Greater Philadelphia Professionals chapter, so I will select that chapter. And we'll move on to the next section. This section asks for the initial information that we are looking for from chapters to initialize the review of the chapter health statuses. So we first ask for the chapter's president, and their email address. We then ask to find out which positions on the chapter executive board are filled. So I'll just briefly step through those. And it includes a place that if you've got additional officers, you could submit those as well. We have a scholarships chair. We'll add that. I'll be honest, I don't know our tax ID number, so I'll just throw a number in. Just to show you the next steps, there's a number included. Asking about chapter's tax exemption. I know in the case of our chapter, we have our own independent federal tax exemption. So select that here. If you're planning to apply for GIN, there's a button for that. Or if you don't currently have your own independent, but you plan to seek that, there's a button for that. Do you have an active bank account? Our chapter dues are $30. And I know that our chapter has a website, Facebook page, Instagram, and email distribution list, LinkedIn. So we're asking here for what are you using in terms of communications between the leadership and members. You select the things that apply to you, and you can then move to the next step. This is the last part of the form, and we specifically are now asking for what the chapter's goals are for the year. We're asking you to put that into a file and attach it here. And we're also asking you to submit a fairly simple budget for the year in terms of what the chapter plans to spend, as well as how it intends to bring in revenue. You don't actually have a form that you're using to cover that. There is a link to a template that you can draw to put your budget in. If it's a chapter that doesn't have any revenue or expenditures, you still want to go ahead and share that information with us. So download the template, put in your zeros, and then go ahead and attach it. Really super simple to just go ahead and do that just to make sure you can submit the form and participate. So that pretty much covers everything with respect to this report. When it's completed, you can submit that here by clicking the submit button, and then the copy of those responses should be emailed to you as the person that has submitted that form. Okay, really straightforward, really super simple. Again, I say it should take a typical person somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes to complete this. There may be some information you need to gather and have prior to actually moving forward with doing it, but it's a short form. And it will really help us understand the state of your chapter and what direction you're planning to move as a chapter. So that covers the chapter participation report. If you have any questions, by all means, feel free to email me at pebmembership@nesb.org. If you really found this video to be useful or helpful, please drop a like on the video and make sure to subscribe to the NSB Professionals YouTube channel so that you can get additional content on CHIP, as well as additional content from the NSB Professionals. Thank you for watching.